The Genesis of Blavatskyan Theosophy by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. The genesis of Blavatskyan Theosophy can be traced back to the socio-cultural milieu of the late 19th century, a period characterized by profound intellectual upheaval and the quest for spiritual enlightenment. The rise of scientific rationalism, coupled with the burgeoning interest in Eastern philosophies, created a fertile ground for the emergence of theosophical ideas. Blavatsky's seminal works, notably Isis Unveiled and The Secret Doctrine, sought to challenge the prevailing materialistic paradigms by positing a metaphysical framework that transcended conventional religious dogmas. The late 19th century was marked by significant advancements in science and technology, which led to a growing skepticism towards traditional religious beliefs. Figures such as Charles Darwin, with his theory of evolution, and Sigmund Freud, with his exploration of the human psyche, began to reshape the understanding of humanity's place in the universe. This era also witnessed the rise of secularism, as many individuals began to question the authority of organised religion and sought alternative explanations for existence and morality. In this context, Blavatskyan Theosophy emerged as a counter-narrative, offering a synthesis of science, spirituality and philosophy that appealed to those disillusioned by materialism. Moreover, the fascination with Eastern philosophies, particularly Hinduism and Buddhism, gained momentum during this time. The introduction of texts such as the Bhagavad Gita and the Upanishads to Western audiences sparked interest in concepts like karma, reincarnation, and the interconnectedness of all life. Blavatsky's works drew heavily from these traditions, integrating their teachings into a broader metaphysical framework that sought to unify diverse spiritual insights. In 1875, Helena Petrovna Blavatsky, along with Henry Steele Olcott and William Kwan Judge, co-founded the first Theosophical Society in New York City. This organisation was established with the intention of promoting the study of comparative religion, philosophy and science, while advocating for universal brotherhood among humanity. The society quickly attracted a diverse membership, including intellectuals, artists and spiritual seekers from various backgrounds, all drawn by the promise of deeper understanding and enlightenment. The Theosophical Society's mission was not merely academic. It aimed to foster a sense of community and shared purpose among its members. Through lectures, publications, and the establishment of lodges, the Society became a hub for the exchange of ideas and spiritual practices. It provided a space where individuals could explore their spiritual inclinations without the constraints of dogmatic beliefs, thus nurturing a culture of inquiry and exploration. Blavatsky's writings, particularly Isis Unveiled and The Secret Doctrine, laid the groundwork for modern esoteric thought. In Isis Unveiled, she critiqued the limitations of contemporary science and religion, arguing for a more expansive understanding of reality that included the spiritual dimensions of existence. The Secret Doctrine, published in 1888, further elaborated on her vision of a universal wisdom tradition, positing that all religions stem from a common source of truth. These works introduce key concepts such as the idea of an underlying cosmic order, the evolution of the soul, and the importance of spiritual development. Blavatsky emphasized the interconnectedness of all beings and the necessity of personal transformation as a means to achieve higher states of consciousness. Her teachings resonated with a generation seeking meaning beyond the material world, inspiring movements such as the New Age and various forms of modern spirituality. The historical significance of Blavatskyan Theosophy lies not only in its philosophical contributions, but also in its role as a catalyst for the spiritual awakening of a generation. The Theosophical Society became a precursor to many contemporary spiritual movements, influencing figures such as Rudolf Steiner, Carl Gustav Jung, and even the founders of various New Age practices. Its emphasis on personal spiritual experience and the exploration of mystical traditions paved the way for a more inclusive approach to spirituality that continues to thrive today. In conclusion, The emergence of Blavatskyan Theosophy was a response to the intellectual and spiritual challenges of the late 19th century. By synthesizing Eastern and Western thought, Blavatsky and her contemporaries created a framework that encouraged individuals to seek deeper truths about existence, ultimately shaping the landscape of modern spirituality and philosophy. The legacy of this movement endures, as it continues to inspire those on a quest for understanding and enlightenment in an increasingly complex world.